Hello and welcome to PVOW, your new wrestling podcast. My name's Fraser Doig. I'm joined by Callum Taylor, the Kane to my Undertaker. And this is the new podcast that we're doing, which is about wrestling, which will be about pay-per-views, some interesting things that happen on Raw and SmackDown, big wrestling news that come from somewhere. Basically, one of my passions are wrestling, and one of Callum's passion is actually wrestling, where he doesn't show it as much as I do, because I'm a big, massive geeky bastard.
You're more enthusiastic.
So we have decided to just cover, like I said, just the pay-per-views and some important moments, because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
It's both something we really enjoy, so...
A nice short 30, 45 minutes. Sometimes if there's a big thing on, sometimes it might be longer, but it's our way of expressing ourselves in this.
So basically, the first thing we're going to start with, I know it was a little while from now, it was even just a couple of weeks ago.
You could call it a test episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're using Summerslam.
Summerslam and a couple of things that happened on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
But we may as well start with SummerSlam.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the show in general?
It was good. And you know me, I've always bigged up the NXT when it comes to pay-per-views. We're both not finished seeing it, so we didn't want to do that. But SummerSlam this year was really good for me. I enjoyed it very well. What about you?
Me too. I think it was a solid show. It was a fun show. It was one of the best ones I'd say WWE's put on this year.
Yes, agreed.
So I'm going to run down the card here. We never got a chance to see the pre-show, but from now on we are going to watch the pre-show.
Yes.
So first match on the card was Becky Lynch versus Natalya in a submission match. How did you like this?
I'm not really a fan of submission matches just in general, but even this one kept me entertained because although my opinion is that I feel like Natalya's getting to that point where she's not getting pushed enough and stuff like that. She
never feels like a credible
thing. But she really put it out this time.
Mm-hmm.
Like she really stood up to the man, and she performed side by side with her really well. And I thought Becky Lynch, as usual, just being Becky Lynch, it's just brilliant.
I thought this was also a really good match. Not the opener I really thought we would get.
Yeah.
I thought it would maybe go with, actually, when you look at the card, it kind of doesn't make sense with kind of openers.
Any of them, I feel like it might be the Shane versus...
That could have been a good opener.
But we're getting hype to begin with, so it's not bored.
Obviously, if you listen to a lot of podcasts, we talk about films and stuff like that and TV shows. Do you think we should go with a 5-star rating with this as well?
We could say 5-star, or it could be really cheesy and be like 5 German suplexes. You know, I mean, it's up to you. I know, and I'll put you on the spot. But if that's really cheesy, we can just stick with the 5 stars for now.
I'd say we'll go with,
I'll put you on the spot now.
I know, I'd like to go with like something different.
Yeah. Sweet chin music or something, I don't know.
Nah, let's go with the 5 stars.
If it changes, it'll change. Yeah.
So, is there any spots, any like things that stand out, like any big moments that stand out for you in this? Like, I'd say...
Yeah, we discussed this before for this fight, but it seems like they took away the ropes.
Yes, there was no rope breaks in the submission match, and I think the reason they did this is because there was a spot where Natalya had Becky Lynch and the sharpshooter on the turnbuckle,
which they've done before,
which was a good spot.
Yeah, it's really good, and they've done it before. But which usually we get the 1, the 2, and the people have to let go. But without this, it kind of, for me, it took away the impact of it.
For me, I think it was because obviously the way to get out of submissions is by grabbing the rope. Even if you do it in a different way, that's mostly what you do. But this, they had to like shuffle to the outside and like shuffle back in and get out in weird ways, like just give up. Like the finish to the match, Becky Lynch won.
Yeah.
And she was in the sharpshooter and she had to shuffle outside and then come back in to then put her submission on. And then that's what made Natalya tap out.
Yeah.
Who was meant to be the face and the heel in this match?
It's really weird. I feel like Natalya was meant to be the heel.
But she was also in their hometown. I think that too. But Becky got booed when she put the sharpshooter on because I feel like only Canadians are allowed to put the sharpshooter. And Cesaro because he was given it by Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
But I feel like Natalya was the heel and Becky was the face. I didn't think Becky would lose. No. Especially what happened on Raw.
Yeah.
With Sasha Banks coming back, which we can talk about later. So, out of 5?
3.
3?
Yeah, just because it was taken away with the tenseness of the rope.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Good start though. I feel like it was a good start, a good match. And it wasn't set at a time when the crowd would be like, all right, just silent. They were still hyped.
The crowd were very good in the show. I've got to give them a due.
Yeah.
I'd say there was only one match, which was probably Bailey and Ember, where they were a bit down. The rest they were pretty hyped about. Right, next. Oh, here we go. Goldberg against Dolph Ziggler.
Oh man, I thought this would be like a fucking 20-minute match of greatness.
Right. Before we see it, and I'm going to just so you can't see, how long do you think this match went?
8 minutes.
Not even close.
No?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
1 minute 50 seconds.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
It's a Goldberg match.
I know.
But, okay, if somebody told me this a wee while ago, Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler, I wouldn't give 2 shits.
Yeah.
I also at the time really didn't give 2 shits. But Dolph Ziggler is one of the best sellers in wrestling, and he made Goldberg's spear look like he got hit by a bullet. I don't know if you want to talk about wrestling lingo, like do you want to explain stuff like that? Because I'll probably say it more than you.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. No, you take it.
Alright, well, I don't know, I just feel like the people that listen to this might not be massive wrestling fans, so I mean, obviously a pop is...
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
With the crowd, like, is excited for a moment.
Yes.
And like a spot, for when I say a spot, is like a certain bit in the match where like a moment.
Yeah.
Sell is when you take the move and you obviously sell it.
Yes.
You make it look great. I'd say that's a bit... Face, like, a face
Face
is
and
a
a heel.
good guy,
Yeah.
a heel is a bad guy.
That's really it.
Shoot is something that looks real. Happy about it?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to go in
because later on you'd have been like, oh, Dolph Ziggler versus Goldberg. I popped for them. Stuff like that. You'd be confused if Fraser didn't do the explanation. But
yeah, so Dolph Ziggler sold those spears like shotguns.
Yes.
It was incredible.
It's always been a thing for Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's always been the guy who could make anything look
At the very
great.
start of the match, when Dolph Ziggler super kicked Goldberg,
yes.
did you have that glimmer of...
I did. I was sitting there going, oh my god, he's actually going to be that guy. He's going to legend kill the Goldberg. And then obviously we were...
Then yeah, it was 2 super kicks and then Goldberg hit him with a spear and a jackhammer, and that was it. 1 minute 56.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the end? Where Dolph Ziggler got on the mic and started saying, that was nothing, you hit like paper, and then he hit him again, and then he walked away, and then Dolph Ziggler got said to him again. He was like, you're rubbish, you can never fight me like a man. Goldberg's music hit again. Why did they go away just to come back?
I don't know who wrote it, but I loved it.
I thought it was amazing, especially when it got him up and he was like falling. I thought he was going to like put his hand up, and then nope, he just went side to side and just
cut him in half. Cut him in fucking half. And it's a great... I don't get me wrong, but Goldberg's always Goldberg, besides the fact that in Saudi he had a poor show with Undertaker. So this is what we feel. We feel like this is him. Them try to give him credit.
Same as Undertaker at Extreme Rules. They were given this to apologise to Vince and prove that they can still do it.
But you have to give praise to Dolph Ziggler for just making it look awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, again, one of the best sellers. What are you giving it out of 5?
3 again. It was entertaining.
I'll give it a 4. Because Dolph Ziggler looks like he gets hit by bullets. It's amazing.
And
it's the same as like we'll talk about it later, but did you see like Buddy Murphy's sale of Roman Reigns' spear?
Yeah. And
like Cedric Alexander's sale of like Drew McIntyre's Claymore?
Yes.
It's like getting hit with a train.
I feel like they must study under Dolph Ziggler.
I think because they basically say like, I'm technically from 205 Live, I need to like flip. Right, so next match we had AJ Styles with Carl and Anderson. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows against Ricochet for the United States Championship. Right.
First off, before the match even starts, I have to talk about the fact that Ricochet comes down dressed as fucking Nightwing, which
it's not weird attire. It just looked like a gimp suit a bit.
Yes,
I
I agree. But still, I was like, "Yep, awesome, take it."
It was good,
so good.
How did you feel about this match? Because for me,
well, I've always said this to you, always, that I love Ricochet. I could watch Ricochet anytime, anywhere. because he's a high flyer.
Mm-hmm.
So it took away from me the fact that AJ Styles being heel AJ Styles, he's not the high flyer himself. So he's more methodical. He destroys Ricochet's leg pretty much.
That's
his knee.
the story of the match. Yeah, go for that leg.
And it's this ruthlessness that comes with it. Don't get me wrong, that's good. But taking away Ricochet's let's just call it flying ability, right, just takes it away from me. So I was a bit disappointed with that.
I was a bit disappointed. There was a couple of cool spots, like when Ricochet went over Luke Gallows' Carlos's shoulders and gave AJ Styles a Hurricane Rana. I was not bad for this match. The crowd was not bad. I feel like the finish saved it.
Yeah.
So the finish is Ricochet came off the top rope and was going for
a Hurricane Rana.
It looked like it. And AJ Styles caught him in the powerbomb and turned it into a Styles Clash. That was a great finish.
Yeah.
I thought that was excellent.
And it's proof of those two people that's come up from the Indies who's worked together before, this ability to do stuff like that.
To me, it reminds me a lot of the Kevin Owens AJ Styles feud, where I feel like they just let them fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
Just give them 20 minutes and just go. Didn't get anything else involved. No, just let them go.
Yeah.
And I feel like they could kill it. And they're still trying to tweak this because it was heel AJ.
Yeah. And obviously Ricochet stands up again, but AJ's he's putting across his persona of no one stands up against me.
No,
gets
Magic gets Luke Gallows and Anderson, Magic Killer.
Yeah.
Job done. Out of 5?
4.
4?
Yeah. It was still, take away that high flying, but it was still entertaining and a great storyline.
2.5.
You're so off the mark today.
Halfway. I'm giving it the halfway because again I was a couple of things disappointed about with the match. I feel like the finish gave it that 0.5. Next, probably the weakest match of the card in my opinion, Bayley versus Ember.
Yeah, agreed. I wasn't hyped for it to begin with, to be honest.
Because the way Ember was built was pretty terrible, but for me the reason why it was the weakest match of the card is the crowd were dead.
Yeah.
The crowd were dead.
It's that lull moment though. There's always a lull moment.
Because the build was terrible, they had been Goldberg, the Styles out, and they were just dead.
And it sucks because Ember Moon, she is so... They were all Bayley's talented, but Ember Moon is so talented in her abilities.
There's definitely potential there.
Yeah. But...
She never felt like it was... to me, it was like Natalia. She never felt like a credible threat. Good finish, but they both did she did a Bayley off the top rope. And there was a weird... Ember Moon did this weird codebreaker thing. But it was the weakest match on the card. Out of 5, I'd give it a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that.
It was nothing I feel like... That's the thing about wrestling is the match could be... The two... the people in the match could work great. The match could, but if there's no... The build shite and the crowd shite, it ruins it.
Yeah, I agreed. 1 for me as well.
Next, we're going to go on to Kevin Owens against Shane McMahon, and if Kevin Owens lost, he would quit WWE.
But that stipulation just gives it away to begin with. I never ever thought Kevin Owens was going to get fired.
I kind of thought maybe they would do the whole he invades thing, but they've done that quite a few times now.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming
For me,
at all.
Obviously, Shane brought down Elias as the special guest enforcer. For me, this was the most... Since Shane's done this whole best in the world thing, for me this was the most un-Shane match in a while. This is what Shane should be like, where he can't actually wrestle.
So he uses tricks and cheats.
He heals out, where they've been building him up to be this amazing wrestler.
Yeah.
So I didn't find it strange, but I really wanted Shane to be gone after this.
Yeah.
He's not.
Nope.
Because basically Kevin Owens hit Elias, which technically is a referee, so they're doing this storyline where Shane still stays around and he still bitches and moans.
Yeah. I still enjoyed the match.
I still enjoyed the match.
Especially when like Kevin Owens is running and Elias trips him up, like a schoolyard, just trip him up. I found that hilarious.
I would have liked to seen a big spot at the end.
Yeah.
I would have liked to seen Kevin Owens drag Shane McMahon, put him through the table.
Yeah.
Done something. It was more just, he kicked him in the bollocks and he gave him a stunner and that was it. He should have done something big at the end. It's SummerSlam, for fuck's sake. That's why, I'm giving it 2 out of 5.
2 Just playing two, wasn't he?
I wish there was something else at the end.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm so glad that Shane did dominate Owens and made
I like the bits where like Shane Owens has got the chair and Shane's like, come on, slapping him, like hit me, come on. It's very Vince McMahon.
But he's not as good.
Yeah, he's not a good seller and he's not a good wrestler as his dad.
He came out on SmackDown and he was like, and he like was still like Vince. If that happened to Vince would come out fuming, shouting, and Shane's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he comes across as I don't really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he needs to be
angry.
Like Vince.
Yeah, like you are fired type rich.
He's just not as good as Vince. Nah. And Kevin Owens is doing great work.
Yeah.
All right, next one we had Charlotte Flair against Trish Stratus in a singles match.
I don't say best female match.
On the card, yeah.
On the card,
it was, which I did not expect from this.
No, because you usually get this thing where legends come back, not to be sexist, but especially with the women, because back in the day, the women wrestling wasn't as good as this.
There was a couple of standout people, but they never got the chance.
But Trish Stratus comes out and holds her own.
Oh, she
goes on par with Charlotte.
She bumped. Like Charlotte obviously did most like the heavy lifting, is the way I would like to put it.
Yeah.
But Trish bumped. She took ones like the job. She was excellent in this. Like she top rope hurricane runner. Do you feel like Charlotte won? Do you feel like that was the right decision?
Yeah, because it kind of gives us. So obviously Trish has been back and forth a couple of times on the shows.
This is apparently her last match.
So. Yeah, I didn't need her to go out and a win because it wouldn't be believable. Well, not that I think Charlotte needs.
No, she doesn't.
No, I mean, she doesn't need it.
But the rule is meant to be you go out on your back.
Yeah, and she done it well.
She did a good. It's not like it was just Charlotte dominating her. Yep. There was a lot of near falls and like it looked like it was going to happen.
Some moves we just didn't see coming.
I loved it when Trish put Charlotte in her figure eight, which was great.
Yeah,
I thought that without a shadow of a doubt it was the best female match on the card.
For that, I have to give it 4.
4?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with 4.
Nice.
So next we have Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton in a singles match for the WWE Championship. What do you think?
I thought it was. I didn't like it at all.
It's a Randy Orton match. It's slow, methodical. It's boring. Sometimes he works, and sometimes I did not like the finish, which put a damper of even more.
Yeah.
The end. So basically, it ended in a double count out because Randy Orton said hello to Kofi Kingston.
No, because he had Kofi Kingston and he was like hitting him.
The kid was antagonising him.
I know, and he was just kind of there with him.
Technically, it's the kid's fault.
Yeah, it's the kid's fault, and Kofi goes mad and. No.
Basically, it's the same. It's the same angle as this AJ Styles Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Just not when Samoa Joe's saying "daddy" a lot.
Yeah. It just didn't work for me. It didn't work with Kofi. Just going mad.
Especially the build. The build was great. You didn't even need to do a lot of build with this because there was so much history between them two. Even if it just like Kofi got a sneaky win or like
Randy cheated.
Something. Even if like after Kofi managed to win and he managed to get a sneaky egg and Randy Orton was fuming, RKO'd him and then went over to the family then.
Yeah.
Like Kofi's lying in the ring after being RKO'd like a couple of times, just nothing he can do about it, and then Randy goes over to his family and starts like getting in their face and that, and then the next time Kofi's raging because he found out that Randy did that.
Don't start this Randy being crazy in front of the family on this and end it on this. Like you leave it, say. Because this was for the championship,
yes.
Right? So say Randy gets screwed out of it, like he gets knocked outside, count out, whatever, right? And Kofi wins. He's pissed. He attacks him, and then he stands on top of the rope and he's like shouting at the family. He's like, "Look at him!" And goes back down and starts attacking and looking at his face.
That, yeah, if he did, like if he lost in some sneaky way, like Kofi Kingston managed to pull one out, like you said, he RKO's him and then picks him up after the match is over and Kofi's won. And then it drags him over to his family and it lays him down and like, this is your husband, this is your dad. That is doing what you want to do and set up the family thing, but also having a conclusion to the match. Yeah. Because having this weird double count out that happens so quickly, and the fact that Randy Orton works at such a slow pace, it was really fucking boring. And
also, we don't need the family thing. I am so sick of it. I don't want this. Like, the way we said it would have been better if they were going to do it down that road. But don't bring the family into it. I'm so bored of that. I'm so bored of, you're going after his family.
Like to do? What I would like to have seen, right? And I know they're not going to do it, right? That go after Kofi's other family.
Yep.
So not his actual wife and kids.
Yeah, you go after.
What if Randy Orton
attacked Biggie, attacked Xavier Woods
all the time?
Yep.
Like literally
ruined a match for them. Championship. He goes in.
Let's just say that like Big E and Xavier are just like they literally can't do nothing without being attacked by Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And they're like, even they don't want to be around Kofi at the moment because because they're like, well, he's not taking out on you, he's taking out on us.
So it kind of gives that fear of it's going to break this team up, which it won't.
But not even break them up, just sort of like make Kofi feel alienated. Like what he's messing with the people who basically brought me to this level.
Yeah,
like that is technically a way of. It is going after your like family, but not the whole wife and kids thing.
Which we've not had that go after a team.
No.
Try and just come across as the team is breaking because of this person. And then that gives you that reason for Kofi to go mad.
Because then Xavier and Big E be like, deal with Randy Orton. Like, you need to deal with this.
Yeah.
He is basically ruining, like you say, cost them championship, cost them matches. Every time they turn up, attack them right there and then they are. That would be an interesting. It does show. It would make that Randy Orton.
I hate that we do this.
I know, but
we always come up with great scenarios. It never happens.
But then obviously then he look like a strange person. But for me, I'm giving it. I'll give it a 2, which is the same as what I get. It was nothing against the two of them. It's just Randy Orton is boring, and I hated the finish.
Yeah.
Next, we're probably going to get on to my favourite bit of the entire show, which is the debut of The Fiend versus Finn Balor.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Just the entrance alone from The Fiend was just out of this world amazing.
I love it. I love everything about it. It is so good.
Not to take away from Finn Balor, because he even sells this entrance. The camera skips him and he's like, holy shit, what's going on?
He did his part perfectly. Apparently he's going away on holiday. He's asked for some
deserves
time off.
That. Deserves time
100%.
off. But like...
So, Finn came out first all white.
Yeah.
The Fiend came out...
all black.
Has the same music as last time, as Bray Wyatt, but it's like a heavy metal version of music, which apparently the guy for Slipknot helped make.
Taylor or something.
Corey Taylor, I think it is.
Yeah.
He came out with a lantern version of his old head, which is creepy and amazing.
Yes.
I also loved... Did you love the fact that like he's performed a bit differently?
Yeah. It's like he was fighting himself.
And he was fighting his old vicious stuff.
Yeah.
Like when he like broke his neck.
Yeah.
Like, he did this weird like neck thing. And then you know how old Bray Wyatt, when he would go against the ropes and he would like dive on them.
Yeah.
This time he just hit them.
Even when he's going to do Sister Abigail, it was like he was kind of fighting it.
Because
like
that's old Bray Wyatt.
He's like, I'm not that person. And even when he's just standing in the ring, staring at his hands. Yeah.
Which says let me in on it.
Yeah.
I think the Mandible Claws are great. That's how Finn Balor gets a little bit of offense because he can't hit Sister Abigail because again that's old Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And then when he jumps off the top rope, he gets caught in the Mandible Claw, pin for 3. So the match itself isn't that good, but everything in general is fucking amazing. This is the best re-debut of a person in a long, long time. This is one of the best things in wrestling right now. And all of it is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
All of it. I love the fact that they gave him control with this.
Before we go into the rating, how do you fear that during the week, Monday, Raw and SmackDown, we'll only get fucking nursery Bray Wyatt?
We'll see him sometimes, but he wasn't on Raw or SmackDown at all.
Yeah.
And apparently, obviously, the lantern got cut on YouTube, and people were like, "Oh my god, what are they doing?" Like, apparently, it's because WWE, the Fiend is a big deal.
Yeah.
So they don't want you to, like, he's not there all the time.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know when he's going to attack, which is fucking perfect. They are not fucking this.
No.
And this is I think that Vince has been great in giving Bray Wyatt the control, but all of this, the mask, the lantern,
the persona,
way he looks, it's all Bray. Yeah. All of this, and he is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
7. I'm giving it like a 10
I'll give it a 4. A 4.
Well, you're not even going to give it 5?
No.
Why?
The entrance is perfect, but you still have to take away from the fact that it wasn't really a match.
But it's to make the
Don't fight me. It's my opinion.
It's to make the Fiend look.
I know what it is.
12.
I know it's to put him over,
41.
make him look amazing. I'll give it a 4.
41. I'm giving it a 5. I'm giving it 6. I don't care if it's a 5. I'm giving. This is incredible. I love it.
What you like?
So the last match we're going to go to here is Seth Rollins against Brock Lesnar. What do you think of this one?
Good match. I really feel like Brock Lesnar was fit. We've always said this. Brock Lesnar, if he's in it and he really wants to be in this match, he can sell it and do it well.
If he gives a shit, it's great.
And it did this time.
And usually when he cares, it's always against the smaller guys.
Yeah, and he done really well. I really enjoyed it. Again, Seth Rollins has been injured, so it was weird to see, but it was awesome to see Brock Lesnar grab him by his, let's call it a belt, but it was really just his bandages tied up.
I loved
chucking it away with him.
Seth Rollins first came in, he was booed.
Yeah.
Because the way that they booked him as being a smiley baby face, annoying man.
Yeah. I could do anything. I'm still going to go down injured with my chair.
Just constantly bitching and complaining. And as soon as he flipped out and landed on his feet of one suplex,
yes,
crowd
that
changed.
was it. Oh my God, it's changed.
And then the crowd was cheering him because he beat Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Clean, which is probably the most decisive win over Lesnar since Triple H.
Yeah.
About a good few years ago. Let Seth wrestle.
And he does it perfectly. Both of them. You know what I mean? It's not just a case of these one moves, that one moves. It was back and forth. He got suplexes in, but the one as powerful as the one before. He got finishers in.
I love that he kept and he frog splashed him away. Super height on that frog splash. I love it.
That was ridiculous.
Montez Ford in NXT is probably the only person I can see get higher on a frog splash. What are you giving out of 5, man?
5.
I'm going to
go 5.
I'm going to have to go 4.
Okay.
4 again. Like I thought, for me,
because in this you've got Paul Heyman. It's one of the most entertaining people to watch on the side of the ring ever.
See when Brock's in danger, Paul's amazing.
You got the fucking table break.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You've got Seth Rollins' performance in this just in general, but Brock Lesnar's ability to sell it and take a few kicks to the face well. It was such a good, and I liked the ending. I liked Seth winning it again because I'm not a fan of Brock Lesnar.
I mean, it has to be something really special for me to give it the 5.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Bray Wyatt got the 5 because that's goddamn special. But for me, match, it's a 4. It's a 4 for me.
Definitely 5.
Well, that's been SummerSlam. I mean, the only thing we're going to talk about now is a couple of things that happened on Raw and SmackDown. Nothing too big. Actually, so Sasha Banks came back. That's pretty big, actually.
She came out all friendly and stupid hair,
so
which was
blue mean heel and purple means good.
Purple's friendly because she was friendly before, and now she's change my hair, change my attitude.
I'm glad she's heel.
Yes,
I think she's a far better heel. Looks like she's going into a feud with Becky. I think she's taking that belt off.
Yes,
Becky.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
She's taking that belt,
and it's good. Because don't get me wrong, I love Becky.
Also on SmackDown, we had a great match between Buddy Murphy and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they both done well.
Absolutely fantastic. I thought Buddy Murphy was amazing. I thought Roman Reigns sold his stuff perfectly. Having that nod at the end and oh fucking alright then, okay, you're good.
Yes.
That makes a person. That builds a character. That is how you do it. And they continue this story about Roman who attacked Roman Reigns. Yeah. And do you think? I think it's Harper.
I think it's Daniel. I think it's Daniel Bryan.
You think it's just straight Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, straight Daniel Bryan.
I think it's Harper working for Daniel Bryan.
But then that's just the Wyatt family. But
I don't care.
Greenpeace.
It's not the Wyatt family. It's the Green Party.
I can't see him come out fucking white shirt and tie and. I wonder if he's washed his t-shirt.
The last thing we've got to talk about is the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, starting from Monday.
Do you want to know all the participants? Do you want I'll rattle out. How about what we'll do with this?
Okay.
As I'll find out all the people that are in it.
Yeah. And
then you tell me their chances, and then who you think's going to win.
First of all, King of the Ring. It's going to be from Monday, from Raw and SmackDown. It'll be stages leading up to the next tournament, to the next pay-per-view.
The Night of Champions.
Night of Champions will be the final.
The winner.
Yeah.
Right. So out of 10, their chances of winning, and then you pick who you think's going to win.
Okay.
And I'll do the same.
Okay.
So, Cesaro,
Not winning.
4 out of 10.
2.
Samoa Joe,
4?
5.
Is that out of 10?
Yeah.
We're doing out of 10 because it's
Out of
10
10.
people.
No, just out of 10.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just. Do you think they've got a chance to win it?
Samoa Joe, yes.
Right. Yes. Ricochet.
No. As much as I love Ricochet, I don't see him winning it because I feel like he's getting pushed for a title.
Okay. Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
Cedric Alexander.
No. It'd be cool, but no.
Sami Zayn.
No.
The Miz.
No.
Baron Corbin.
Yes.
Kevin Owens.
No, because this feud with Shane isn't going away yet.
Elias.
Yes, because Shane could help him.
Ali.
Nah.
Buddy Murphy.
Surprise? Yes.
Chad Gable.
No.
Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, just because of that whole weird hype thing they're doing now.
Apollo Crews.
Ooh, maybe.
Andrade.
Yes.
Okay. Who do you want to win?
Uh,
Who do you want to win, and who do you think's going to win?
I would like Ricochet to win.
Who do you think's going to win?
Drew's going to win.
Okay. I want Chad Gable or Buddy Murphy to win. Who do I think's going to win?
Yeah.
Drew or Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense for WWE to give it to Baron Corbin.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, well, that has been our first episode of PVOW on wrestling. This is going to be an interesting thing that we're going to do. Also, one thing I've got to add, I have a Intercontinental Championship.
Old school.
New school.
Is it still the same?
Yeah. So we are going to make little predictions on Instagram about what's going to happen in what we're covering.
Yeah.
And the winner will get to have the belt and get to have bragging rights over the other person.
Yeah, who's
and
champion.
And rub it in their face, because that's what will happen. So right now it is vacant. The chair is currently the Intercontinental Championship. But the next thing that we cover, we will have an official winner.
Yes.
And we'll see where it goes from there. So I have been Fraser.
I have been Callum.